Give a minute here before we get started. Tonight is going to be special. Tonight is doubly special. If that's such a word or a term, tonight is doubly special. So I'll give a minute for people to log on, to hop on. Sure, people just finishing up eating dinner and preparing for the evening, so I want to give people a chance to log on here before we get started. Make sure you have a pen or pencil, pad, something to write with, because just want to be prepared for when the nuggets start flying, when the jewels start to drop. You got to be prepared to record. So probably give another 30 seconds. All right, everybody's on the clock. I think we're at about 20 seconds. I don't want anybody to miss tonight who was planning to be on. I don't want anybody to miss, because tonight is a buffet style. A few things here and there and everywhere that you can grab and take with you. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. For those that are already on, thank you for tuning in. Once again, German International, and I'm excited to be here. I want to start off by, first of all, say I was so pleased last week with having my guy on, Greg Cavoli. It was nice to have him on. Greg did a tremendous job. You know, we got so much feedback from our episode, and we got text messages. People messaging us on Facebook. Phone calls, actually Greg told me today, he was like, he's running to people in the streets and talking about, the podcast. So it was just such a great time. And, he and I are still collaborating on certain things. So really want to highlight that. That was a special time, and I'll probably have him back on eventually at some point. Secondly, I would like to bring up, I'm thankful. We're excited about the new subscribers to our YouTube channel. We met our goal for the month. Actually, last week, I said we met our goal for the month last week. And I also said I wanted to gain 10 more subscribers for the remainder of the month. I want to let everybody know we already hit that. We gained 10 more subscribers this past week. On our YouTube channel. So that was 20 for the month. All right. So thank all of you for your support. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you for your following us and, passing the word along. Because we couldn't do this without you. We couldn't do this without you. So we definitely appreciate that. And I'm speaking on behalf of all of our staff, including Brady, my guy Brady Weaver. We definitely appreciate that. So continue to spread the word, let people know as we move forward. All right. So tonight we're continuing the subject of honor for the month. But I want to expound on this one particular area. And as you see on your screen, the power of encouragement. And I know that sounds, simple. The power of encouragement. I want to talk about this tonight because as a leader, we all need encouraged, okay? We all need people on our support team that encourage us, but at the same time, we should be looking to be encouragers of other people, okay? Now, I want to read the definition of encouragement from the dictionary. Sometimes I like to bring stuff from the dictionary so we can hear the precise meaning of something. Sometimes we have an idea what something means. Maybe it was passed down, but sometimes I like to go straight to the source and read the definition, because sometimes we can glean something from that, okay? So, the definition of encouragement: the action of giving someone support, confidence, and hope. The action of giving someone support, confidence, and hope. It also means to strengthen, to uplift, and to inspire. So that definition, when it's saying the action of giving, that means you have to be intentional, okay? That means I'm intentional with uplifting and supporting someone else. It also says that we can give somebody support. We can give somebody confidence. How do we do that? We do that by the words that we speak, okay? The words we speak are very powerful. We have the ability to give somebody courage. That word encourage means to give courage. So we have the power to give somebody courage through what we say. But we also have the power to discourage somebody by what we say. Let's think about us growing up. Think about the many things that were spoken over your life. Some things were really good, if you look back, for some of us, and some things may have not been so good. But words carry a lot of weight, and some of us are still confined or struggling with certain things because of words that have been spoken to us. So tonight, I want to talk about the power of encouragement. I have a story I want to share from my personal experience. As most of you know, I went to University of Richmond, basketball scholarship. I played 4 years of college basketball there, graduated with a degree of speech communications and a minor in sports science. However, things wasn't always peaches and cream at University of Richmond. Okay, my freshman year when I got to campus, University of Richmond is a Division I college basketball. So it's Division I, it's high level basketball, it's high level coaching, the competition. So I get on campus and I'm in the preseason conditioning, working hard, practicing. We're going through all of that. But I have to admit that it was a tough challenge for me. My first semester on campus, dealing with and juggling basketball, the demands of basketball, the demands of the classroom. University of Richmond is ranked in the top 15 in the South as far as academically. Okay, so the academics, the athletic expectations, balancing things, being on your own, responsibilities. Here I'm a freshman on campus, and there was a lot of demands put on me basketball-wise, and I'll be honest, I struggled, okay? I struggled with meeting the demands of becoming a better basketball player, okay? I was pushed, okay? I was coached in a way. Sometimes, you make mistakes, but then sometimes those mistakes turn into something else as far as you being coached. I played for a coach who was very militant. Okay, so he will call you everything under the sun, just to be honest. So dealing with that type of a coach, I wasn't used to that. So being away from home, dealing with that type of coach, I was struggling in the classroom in one particular class. I'm going to be honest, it got to a point where I started to think about transferring. My freshman year, my first semester, I was thinking about transferring because I felt like I just couldn't do it. It was too hard, too demanding. And so what I did was I would call back home, talk to my parents, talk to my support system. And this is what they would do. Rather than give in to what I was feeling, rather than give me a pity party, you know what they would say? You can do it. My parents, my mom and dad, God rest their souls, you know. But my support system began at home. They would tell me, you can do it. They would tell me, hang in there. This is just the first semester, okay? We believe in you. You didn't come this far just to quit. You're not a quitter. We didn't raise a quitter, okay? I had other people in my corner who were supporting me. I had other relatives. I had friends. You know, you're not a quitter, okay? We believe in you. Stick it out. And so, and I'm just going to keep it real. Because of that encouragement, I was riding on the wings of their encouragement, okay? And I stayed. And boy, am I thankful that I did. I'm glad that I didn't give up and I didn't throw in the towel. But it was a result of their encouragement that kept me on campus, okay? Because I wasn't doing well. You know, I wasn't doing well. But because they encouraged me, because they said, you can do it. And I want to share this because maybe some of you have been discouraged lately. Maybe some of you have faced insurmountable circumstances. Maybe you're going through a tough time. I want to say, be encouraged tonight. Okay, don't throw in the towel. Be of those who don't give up, because there's somebody watching you. Had I thrown in the towel and transferred, which in today's world, in today's society, you know, student athletes are transferring left and right. You know, things don't go right. They don't like the coach. They're leaving. The transfer rate now is so, I think it's at an all-time high of people just leaving colleges because of the coaches cramping their style. They're not getting any playing time. Things ain't going well, so they leave. But I'm so thankful that I had people in my corner who supported me and said, you can do it. Here's a second story I want to share with you. And this has very significance as well. So this is very significant as well. My freshman year, speaking of my freshman year, every freshman had to take a class, an English class, okay? English 103. You had to pass this class, okay? If you didn't pass this class, you had to take it again. Second semester. You had to take this class until you passed it. So freshman year, you know, I'm in the class for all the freshmen. It's an English class, and it's learning about writing papers. And I never had written a paper before. So I struggled, you know, first semester, didn't pass the class. I failed the class, my first semester, English class. Okay, so I got to retake it. So second semester come around. Okay, I'm in English 103 again. I learned a little bit from the first go around, taking the class. Second semester, guess what? I failed again. Okay, I failed English 103 again. So my freshman year is over. Now I got to go into my sophomore year and take this English 103 class with incoming freshmen. Okay. So now I have that stuff you got to do. I'm an athlete. You know, I'm in the limelight on campus. Now my sophomore year, I'm in a class with freshmen and I'm taking this class and they know I'm in there because I didn't pass it yet. Okay. Now let me say this. You have to pass with a C. So passing was a C. If you got anything below a C, then it was considered a failure. All right. I think first semester I got a D. Second semester I got a C minus. All right. So going into the sophomore year, first semester, you know, I'm meeting with a tutor. I'm doing all I can. At night, I'm up late. I'm meeting with a tutor twice a week. I'm in study hall. I'm doing all I can to fine tune and to pass this class. All right. End of the semester, I finally passed. Okay. I finally passed this English class and I was able to move on to other things. Now, let me say this. During that time though, okay, I wanted to give up. During that time, I got frustrated. During that time, you know, I wanted to throw in the towel. This was all a part of me my freshman year wanting to leave, okay? But I had people who said, don't give up. Something good is going to come out of this. And you know what? There were a lot of things I didn't know about writing that I learned in the course of that time. And to the point now where, I don't know if most of you know, some of you do, some of you don't. Now I'm an author and I wrote my first book. Okay. So I went from failing English class 2 times, okay, to having to take it a 3rd time to being an author and writing my first book. I published it last year. And in this book, in chapter 2, I share that story. Chapter 2 is called Endure Failure or Setbacks. So there were some things I needed to learn along the way, okay? If I didn't give up, there was something I needed to learn along the way that was going to prepare me for my future. And here it is. I'm going to be an author one day. So I want to encourage you tonight, okay? I want to encourage you. Whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're facing, be encouraged, okay? Don't give up. If you need to get help, go seek help. If you need to surround yourself with a good support system, surround yourself with a good support system. You know, and I want to say this too. I'm going to end with this right here. I heard someone just recently say this, okay? Many people are one encouragement away from a breakthrough. Many people are one encouragement away from a breakthrough. I'm going to encourage you tonight, okay? Don't give up. Don't give in. Someone else is dependent on you. And this will be a part of your story that you can share to benefit someone else. All right? Thank all of you for tuning in. Hope you got something out of that. We will see you on Thursday. Have a great week. All right? Be encouraged. And always remember, you're destined for greatness. Have a good night.